He's alright, guys. Zedge MMA back again. I know I said I was going to do a UFC 209 card preview. That's going to get done tonight. But one of the fights that were scheduled to be on that card is not happening. That is Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson. Initial thoughts, gutted. To me, this was the actual main fight on the card. I mean, Tyron Woodley versus Wonderboy Thompson, number 2. That is quite strong in its own right. But I was really looking forward to Khabib and Tony. Reason being is because this is the third time that's been scheduled, and the third time it's been cancelled. Past 2 times were due to Tony. Obviously, this third one is due to Khabib. Now, what we understand from this is that the reason for this is the fact that it was weight cut related. So he was trying to cut his weight. He's obviously gone a bit too hard. Collapsed by all accounts. Sent to the local hospital, and then doctors told him right before the weigh-in, can't compete. To me, this is gutting. On my personal standpoint, I thought Khabib was going to win against Tony tonight. But yeah, so the show goes on. I don't think they've scheduled anyone to replace the Khabib and Tony fight. I think obviously one of the cards is just going to get pushed up to co-main. But yeah, I'm quite gutted, really, to be honest with you, that Khabib and Tony isn't going ahead. To me, that was the highlight of the card. That was one of the reasons why I was going to watch the card, more so than the Tyrone Wonderboy Thompson fight, because I want to see whether Khabib could get over Tony. You see on the inside the octagon with Dan Hardy when they was comparing Tony's fight style compared to Khabib's, and how they've both finished fights with their right thumb going up through the guard when it looks like they're going to throw a hook. So to me, it was quite an interesting stylistic fight, and I really hope they do get it sorted. I don't want Tony to go off and fight someone else. I don't want Khabib to go off and fight someone else. As it's weight cut related, it is a small issue. It's not as if he's injured himself in training, he's broken his leg or something like that, or torn an ACL, something like that. It's more just to do with doctor's orders at the end of the day. But hopefully this does get sorted, and we'll see Khabib and Tony possibly fight. I wouldn't mind seeing it as a main event on one of the fight night cards. I personally think that would be a good idea. Tony was saying, Tyron Woodley was, because Khabib was saying this should be the main event, and Tyron Woodley said, well, you're not a champion, you've got to be a champion first. I'll make him right. But I personally think that could main event one of the fight night cards potentially in future going forward, and hopefully very shortly as well, because obviously they was both in shape. It's just Khabib's weight cutting management was just not good, and it flopped. But yeah, looking forward to UFC 209 tonight. Gonna do a card review for that, and yeah, and also I might also do a quick video on Bisping versus GSP. Obviously that got confirmed, so stick around for that. That should be coming through within the next coming days or possibly hours. I'm not sure when I'm going to record that, but yeah, please do stick around. Check out my UFC 209 predictions video coming very shortly, and also the results. So after the press conference, after the post-fight press conference, I will be going through the results, my thoughts on it, comparing it to my predictions, and also reflecting on the post-fight press conference. So yep, that's it from me. Zedge MMA. See you all soon. Peace.